Hello everybody, welcome back. This is EonShiKeno. I'm going to do a dual commentary with my buddy ZvTGame here. How you doing, ZvTGame?
Hey, I'm doing great.
And we're going to cast a best of 3 series from the EG Masters Cup. Now, if you've never heard of ZvTGame, I've done a dual commentary with him over on his YouTube channel, youtube.com/ZvTGame. Is that what it is? Is that correct?
Yes, it's spelt retardedly, but basically you just type into the YouTube search ZvTGame Starcraft and it'll come up with my channel.
There you go. So our two players, we've got this game on Shakuros Plateau. We've got GoSu Richmond. I'm going to call him Richmond because it's just NamhciR as Richmond backwards. He's complicated like that, but we're going to have GoSu Richmond up here in the top left. He's our Terran player, and his opponent is none other than EGIdrA from Evil Geniuses.
It's very interesting. I've actually never been in a cast where we've seen Richmond playing before, so I'm very unfamiliar with his style, whereas EGIdrA, I guess everybody's familiar with just about everything he does, obviously very heavy macro-oriented, and because of the cross positions, I'd expect to see a very long macro game, so hopefully it should be fun.
You don't know Richmond very well if you think this is going to be a long macro game, because as you can see, there's already proxy barracks.
And there you go. So you can tell I've never casted him before, so...
He's a character, I'll give you that. He's got his own style, he's going to rush you, and...
So is it always all-ins, or is it...
occasionally he does like some macro games, but most of the time, oh man, he's gonna get scouted here. You're just gonna see it. He gets scouted.
Yeah, that is never very fun when you're going for proxy 2-racks. Although there is still the fuzz expansion, so EGIdrA may be forced to cancel that. We'll just have to wait and see if he does that. I assume that's the only way to really hold off this sort of pressure.
I don't see EGIdrA canceling an expansion. He just does not like to give, you know. Even though it may be the smarter thing to do here, I don't think he's ever going to cancel it. I think you're going to see him GG and quit to a bunker rush before he even decides to cancel that hatchery, even though it would make complete sense to do it.
Yeah, I don't understand EGIdrA. He seems to have this view about something like the right way to play. Lots of people talk about, I don't know, but he's obviously a very good player, so maybe he can pull out some sort of defense, but I really think even if he can defend it, he'll lose a lot of drones.
Yeah, his spawning pool is only halfway finished. I mean, where is he going with those SCVs? I guess Richmond doesn't know where he's at, so he's going to go the wrong direction, unfortunately.
Well, it's only 1 in 2 chance. It's going to be close either way, and we do see lots of drones being pulled well in advance, so EGIdrA's already taking damage before the attacks even started.
Yeah, he's got 3 Marines and an SCV going to come here and lay down a bunker. Probably going to see some stutter set micro from those Marines, and he's got some more Marines coming out. That expansion is going to finish.
Yeah, but with finishes, that doesn't really make it defendable straight away, although the spawning pool is up too, so we do have a few lings on the way already, although certainly enough Marines, especially with those SVs, to soak up the damage, to absorb all of that, to kill all the drones and fallings potentially at this stage. So we'll have to see something special from EGIdrA, I think, although 10 lings are now on the way, so maybe if you can hold on and protect that spine crawler, it could be okay for him.
Here come the bunkers. First bunker going to go down. He's going to try and get behind that bunker and wall himself off there with that other bunker, more than likely. But that spine crawler is going to get up, so he should be able to hold this off. A lot of Zerglings, a lot of drones going to try and get us around all those Marines, so Richmond's going to micro back and take actually absolutely no damage there.
Yeah, there's also one interesting point. If the bunker could get up, which it's actually not going through, I think. Well, actually, it might get up, so if it does get up, we could see the spine crawler be out of range of that. Well, it might be in range of the hatchery, I'm not sure, but here's the micro.
Ouch. EGIdrA taking serious losses. He does have that spine crawler, but he's going to have to move that into position, and there we have it.
Look at that. That's out of range. The bunker's in range of the hatchery. And, oh.
EGIdRA's GG. If you don't know, they've got some history on ladder. This pretty much happens every single game. So there we have it. EGIdrA giving the GG, quote-unquote, to Richmond. That's a quick game number 1.
That is a quick game number 1, but and potentially 2 more.
It kind of went exactly as I predicted.
Yeah. Well, obviously I couldn't predict that. So, what do you know? So, how high ranked is he? Just wondering.
Richmond, he's usually in the top 20 Grandmasters.
Nice. So, that's what you can do against top 20 Grandmasters. All you have to do is bunker rush every game.
It works. And EGIdrA, I mean, that was really risky. I'm not sure why he attacked with this whole army before his spine crawler finished. That was probably a mistake. You know, why build your spine crawler if you're not going to use it? You know, he can just sit there and mine.
Build it behind the hatchery too.
Well, probably just in case the Marines can't push up and kill it or whatever. But I don't know. He didn't play that well, defending that rush very well at all.
When you scout it, then you take about let your hatchery finish, and as a result, you don't have enough minerals to make your spawning pool for about 30 more seconds. I don't. It seems like he doesn't want to do the appropriate response. He just wants to get on with his game and sort of dismiss the attack. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, it's confusing.
Anyways, so I guess that'll be it for game number 1.
Yeah, that's it for game number 1, and we're going to move on into game number 2 coming up next.